What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dirt Floor Garage. Today is Sunday. We are getting prepared for Saturday at Duck River. First, we got to reseal the intake, change the oil, gonna put a new throttle spring on it, new valve cover gaskets courtesy of Dusty Chapman. Thanks, buddy, appreciate that. But we got a few things to do, and we're gonna do them right now. So follow me if you want to. Let's do it. It'd be a lot easier if I could see what I'm doing. I'm short, I can't see everything. There we go. We're making progress now. Don't laugh at me. I barely know what I'm doing. It smells like raw fuel. I flooded her out already. It's okay, she likes it. She likes it. Get out. For those of you that don't know, when you start tearing this thing apart and you're too lazy to retime it, mark your base positions. Line here, line that up, and the base, and you won't have to retime it. Well, the intake's off. Now we got the task of cleaning all this crap off of here. I've already started on this one a little bit. Oh me. The only issue with the Dirt Floor Garage is that we don't really have the right tools for the job for everything. For most things we do, but for this, flathead screwdriver it is. I think Dad took the scraper, so I'm gonna let him do that. He can use the good tool. We really need some pneumatic tools. Probably get it done a little quicker. But it's going. We're gonna get there. Okay, so intake is off, carburetor's off, engine block is clean, ready to be put back together. Somebody painted the intake like 8 different colors, and Dad didn't like the way that looked, so he found himself a can of paint remover. We're gonna get it back to aluminum. Maybe it'll be a little easier to tell where any oil leaks are coming from. But we are going to put a new throttle spring locator holder thing on the intake and get rid of that jalopy of a spring I had on here and put it back together. Put a new batch of oil in it, new filter, then see what happens then. This thing, I give it all kinds of love. Stella, you better start giving it back. Tell her, guys, give it back. What are you doing? I'm getting all this 4 years of paint jobs off of this intake. Somebody painted an aluminum intake.
Blue, and then silver, and black.
Okay.
wet, man.
It's still blue.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell we're gonna get that all off here.
Well, if you've ever heard the expression waiting on paint to dry, it's almost the same thing as waiting on an intake to dry after you pressure wash it. You can't do nothing. You just gotta stand here and wait. I got my little buddy. Drinking my drinks.
Yeah.
That's okay. She's sweeping the floor and she's doing a really good job. Hey, quit slacking. Get back to work. Break time's over. Slave driver. Don't tell nobody. But anyway. So, when you guys put RTV on your intakes, do you wait the recommended 24 hours prior to filling it up with fluids? Because we don't usually. We usually wait an hour and then we torque stuff down and then we'll fill it up and carry on about our business. But because I'm having so many problems with this thing leaking, I'm going to wait the 24-hour period. So this video is going to come a little bit later than I really wanted it to, but that's alright. You'll get it. You'll get it. I'm trying to do everything in my power to make sure it doesn't leak this time. So. Hey, what? Yes. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Man, oh man. Surely I'm not the only one that applies a very liberal amount to the intake. It's on there. Now we gotta wait an hour for it to set up before I can torque it down. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna go change the tire on my truck. See if we can get that taken care of, because its drive tire is slick for some reason. Not real sure why, but got a tire. I'm gonna work on that while this is setting up. So, you know, it is a very beautiful day out here today. I love days like today. It's kind of hot, but not really. I'm getting greasy. Race cars coming together. We're going racing this weekend. The future is bright. If any of my friends or subscribers on YouTube, you're my friends too. But anyway, if you ever need to buy a tire and you ain't really got a lot of money floating around and you just need one, I recommend eBay. I got this tire, matches the same one that's on my truck, for $100. Practically brand new. I ain't complaining about that. I couldn't find these for less than $220 a piece. So, there's a pro tip for you. eBay.com. Just want to say, got the tire changed on my truck. And if you are cheapo and like to change your tires at home like what I am, get yourself one of these. It ain't worth a dang unless it's mounted down somewhere. It'll flop all over the place, and we don't really use it for much besides breaking the beads on the tires, but these work great. They require a little bit of elbow grease, but you know, it ain't worth nothing unless you work for it. But here, look at this old tire. This thing is that slick in the center. Now it's all in the race car like that. Shoo-wee. Problem solved. So I had COVID last week, and ever since then, man, I can't hardly walk across the yard without losing my breath. And I'm a big boy, but I don't usually pant from walking across the yard. This time around, it hit me right in the lungs. Took a lot out of me. I hope I can get over this stuff pretty soon. I feel fine, other than I got trouble breathing bad all the time. I feel like I ain't walked in years. It's kind of crazy. Freaks me out a little bit. Thank you, COVID. 4 1 8 4 3 6 5 7 2 so 1 8 3. Okay. So it's all put back together. I can't put any fluids in it yet because of the whole 24-hour wait thing. But the freaking carburetor gasket's leaking. Come on. Whatever. You know, that's probably our fault for pressure washing the thing with the gaskets on it. But yeah, you live and you learn. Don't hit the carburetor gasket with the pressure washer after spraying it with paint remover. That was probably not the smartest thing that we could have done. You live and learn, like I said. Whatever. Things happen. However, tomorrow we'll be getting another carburetor gasket, changing the oil. Hopefully my beadlocks will be here at some point this week, and I can put a couple tires on them and throw them on the race car. I hope this thing doesn't leak anymore. I'm really tired of messing with it. It's kind of a love-hate relationship where she loves to hate me. That's what it feels like. She just loves to hate me. I'm sorry, Stella Lou. Dang, I don't know what I did to you to deserve all this. I don't know. But it's part of it, I guess. Let me ask you something, to my fellow racetrack goers and race car drivers. Any race team, do you have this many problems every time you take the car out? I don't know. This is my first time. The last time I went out, I had the same problem I had the first time I went out. And the second time I went out, I had the same problem I had the last time I went out. And I just keep going around and around and around in this one little circle. And it's very repetitive and it's very annoying. But we're doing everything by the book this time. I should take care of it. I promise. If it leaks this time, I don't know. I've taken advice from like 3 different people, and I combined it all into one fusion little aspect, and I just threw it into this job that we just did. So I hope you all know what you're doing, because I don't, and I just took your advice. We'll see. I have faith in y'all, not so much faith in myself. That's why I got good friends. That's why I got friends, because they know what's going on, not me. But I just want to say that I do appreciate all the help that everybody gives me. Words of wisdom, words of advice, a slap on the butt, all that stuff. I really appreciate it, because I am going into this blind. I went out on a limb and decided I wanted to be a race car driver. I was tired of being in the pits all the time. And it's been fun. It's been stressful. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Hopefully tomorrow. She'll be done tomorrow. And we will be at Duck River Raceway on Saturday. If you watch the channel, you live close to Lewisburg, Columbia, Wheel, you know, all that stuff, come out there and see me. I'll shake your hand, take a picture with you. I feel good when people say, hey, I watch your channel. I'm like, dang, people actually watch my channel? Wow. I'm famous in my own little world. That's not why I do this. I just want people to see that you can start from the bottom and get to here, and then back down to here, and then up here, and then right here, and then stay in this little gray area right here. As long as you're happy in that little gray area, then all the other areas don't matter. And I want people to see that. With the right amount of work, dedication, help, friends, people, anything's possible. Don't give up. Ever. Just get it done. Enough of that. That's all I got today, guys. We will see you later this week. And then I'll see you again on Sunday, I hope, with some race car footage. So, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more content like this, and faster content, and new content soon. I'm hoping we'll get some in-car footage. But until next time, see you later, guys.